Hi everybody, it's Julie here, and I thought I was going to share my latest, traveler's notebook, or actually a pocket page notebook, you can sort of tell, from the Stamp Spot. And I've been using these books for a few months, like only these books, and I love them so much. And I go through them like it is crazy. Okay, so I have a video of the cover and a few of the pages inside, but if you haven't seen it, I thought I was going to explain just here. And you can see the binding is a bit different. So when the books come, they are stapled, and I thought, like I said, I've gone through quite a lot of these and they get really bulky, so I thought, well, what if, as an experiment, I take a few of the papers and pockets out, well actually just one of each, and then I sew down the middle, if that will keep it better in place. Turns out, didn't really make that quite a lot of difference. I mean, I think the binding is more secure now that it's stitched, but yeah, I cannot stay away from the fun embellishments, so I just have to live with it. The only consequence, they're a bit harder to store, and it's a bit harder to work on the back pages, but that's about it. Okay, so you want to see what's inside. The first one is just blank. First one here is a layout about Viola, so there's a process video about this one, so I won't go into a lot of that. Just journaling in the vellum in the pocket, and then these lovely faux leather tags from Pink Fresh Studio. Another page, this one has a process video too, and here I took some fabric and I really like having that texture poking through. Here, this one has a process video too. Played a lot with washi tape, really like this one, very simple. This one I think have a process video too. So this one I used only the Maggie Holmes sticker book, the big one. So I took all of these sort of, I think they're meant to go in a planner, but I just fill the whole page and a bit here too. This one has a process video too. And this was like, I had two stories or two things I wanted to talk about, but I felt like neither of them deserved or needed a full page spread, so I just made a page that looked good together, but they are different. So here's one, and then the journaling for this one is in this little tag. This one, I was going to say, is a process video, it almost was, but I lost some footage, so I didn't put it up. But I have some flowers here, and they are just stamped with a Alton New stamp set. I love that stamp set. So once again, a vellum with a typewriter. I really like having that journaling. I think that is one of my favorite things to do with a pocket page notebook, is typing my journaling on the vellum and then have that in the pocket. I love how that looks. So yeah. And here I took a pattern paper from a 6x6 pad, and I just cut it so I have like a diagonal going through both. So I really like that. Here I had a piece of paper left over that I had just added some watercolor to on my desk, and I thought that was going to be really fun to add in. So I have some photo of some pretty books that I have, and I just said pretty books are good books. So just a fun page really. Here I have a watercolor paper that I have added some stickles through a stencil, and the stickles is pink tap, no, I can't remember. Anyway, and then just some layering and some stuff. So now I think we're coming into like the new stuff I have, so it's really fun. This one is the paper from Crate Paper, like the Here and There collection, with the envelopes and everything. So I decided to do is cut out all the envelopes and push them here, and then like just make a slit here, and then all of these little ones I wrote like little messages or stuff. So I usually have in each of these, because right now I think I have made like fill one of these a month. That's crazy. And I have like these sort of current pages, like what I'm doing and thinking and all that, and I really like them. So I thought this one would be good because in the middle and everything. So I just have different notes and everything, and like stuff I'm thinking about. And yeah, I really like how it looks, and it's very like interactive, and you can touch it and everything. This one is for a design team by Document Life Stories. So this is the May kit, the Serendipity kit. Oh, I spilled some ink there. So what I did here was I took the sequence that was in the kit and make a shaky pocket, and added my journaling once again with my typewriter, added some of the embellishments. So yeah. Here, once again, when I realized I have some photos I wanted to document, but I didn't feel like they needed a whole page. So I did 2 pages that I felt could go together. So here is one of Viola, and I felt like I had to use this cut apart sheet from the box of crayon collection, because it's a dog with sunglasses and she's lying out in the sun. So I was like, hello. So I have that, and then here just my tulips coming up. Me and Viola, we have started a new, I don't know if we call it a hobby, but a new thing where we, instead of taking walks, we take bike rides so that she can run more. And my bike that I have is so rusty, it's not even funny, but it works, it's really fun. So now I can use all those cycle things. Here I had this rearranged my photos in my studio. So I took a photo of that and then just wrote a bit about it, and I used the box of crayon, the sticker folder. I really like that one. And put a bunch of these really random stickers, but they're not really random because this one is holding a paintbrush. This is a little bird, and I don't know if you can tell here, but these are birds and these are birds. So I paint birds quite a lot. And then this one says create, and then a brush, and then I have a little dog that reminds me of Viola chasing a butterfly. And this is just something I painted too. So I thought I really like the look of this page. I feel it's fun and interesting, but it's really easy on the eye. Another one really easy on the eye, once again, box of crayon. I had this When It Rains It Pours, and this week, the last week of April, it has been raining and, well, yeah, raining. So I just wrote a bit about that. I will explain this one later. We also got puppies the last week of April, so that was really fun. So here I just wrote like when they came, and a little bit picture, and then I have some pink hearted vellum here, and then some photos of them here. And if you want to see more of these little Athena and Eros, then you can follow me on Instagram, because I can promise you quite a lot of puppy pictures. So here I'm going to explain this little guy. So if you have no idea and you don't follow me on Instagram, I paint, and I do quite a lot of watercolors, but I also do 2 characters named Franz and Viola. Viola is definitely my dog. And Franz, he is a flamingo. And I've been painting them for about 4 years. So this year, for the 100-day project, I thought, well, I think the 100-day project would be really fun and see what happens, but I didn't know what to do. And then I was like, well, I just do Franz and Viola. So the plan is to post on Instagram. So that is like, it's not painting every day, but posting every day. Because some days I can paint like a few of them, and some days I can't paint in any. So it's more about the actual posting of it. So here on this page I just did some watercoloring. I got a new paint, so you know how that is. And then stamped here. And then just took some puffy stickers. This is from Box of Crayon. And this is from Pebbles, a summer collection. So what's really funny about the box of crayons, side note, is that they have a Cavalier and then they have like a grey terrier. And when you put those two together, they look like Viola. So it's like, oh my gosh, couldn't you make one dog that looks like Viola instead of two who almost looks like her? But yeah, so I just did that on vellum. And then there's a tag on Instagram, it's like art versus artist, or maybe it's the other way around. I put this together for that, so I thought that would be a really nice photo to have on this page. So here's a few of the images that I've posted in my 100-day project with Franz and Viola. So yeah, and sometimes I write a bit of like a story, and sometimes I just write a little caption or what's happening with me or something, and I just wrote that here. So I really like that. It's really fun, and I think when I'm actually recording this today, I think I have done like 26 or something. And they're quite different, like trying different mediums and everything. I think it's really fun. Last page is just a very, very little something I wanted to remember, and I felt like, well, because it's so slight, I can put it on the last page. So it's a picture of pizza boxes, and we have some grilling and chilling here. And the thing is, we are redoing our kitchen, and we don't have a place to like cook properly, so it's been quite a lot of like grilling or barbecuing as you call it, and quite a lot of pizza. So I thought I was going to document that. And that is it. That is my pocket page notebook for April. I think I'm going to start another one for May, but then I don't have any more, so I suppose I'll buy more. But yeah, if you are interested in these, they are amazing. I highly recommend them. I think they are amazing, that I have said. Yeah, I love them. I really do. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.